Fifth day of Navratri, Goddess Durga is worshipped as a Skand Mata on this day, and she is dressed in yellow color. So I have paired myself with the golden yellow kurta and with a golden yellow eye. Since I didn't have exact yellow, so this was the closest yellow I could wear. So wear whatever you have. You don't have to buy specifically something. But let's see how I created this look, and I paired myself in two options. One was a bead necklace and second one is a dupatta in a scarf form. So let's see how did I achieve this look, and let's get started. First up, I'm going to apply my eye cream as I'm so tired and I've been wearing makeup every day. So it's very important to take care of your eyes, and if you can apply a little eye cream under your makeup. Next up, moisturize your face. Use any moisturizer you have. I'm using this L'Oreal Hydra Fresh. Next up is a primer. So I'm using this Maybelline primer. It has a little bit of SPF, so it's not tacky, but then if you are applying this, I would highly suggest you go for a right SPF underneath your makeup. Next up was correcting. So I just went ahead with the peach corrector around my mouth area. The reason I correct my mouth area because I don't do my upper lips, as in I'm scared to do my upper lips, so I don't do my upper lips. That is why I correct it with a peach corrector. Next up was concealer. Earlier I was planning to skip the concealer part, but I thought let me just go ahead and do the concealing. So I'm doing this concealer by Makeup Revolution. I'm using the Conceal and Correct, and I started buffing in. Next up was the setting powder, because today we are going to do the eye look first and then we are going to jump into the face makeup. So I just wanted to set my under eye with the powder first, and just to lay a little bit of extra powder so that whatever falls off on our under eye or face, we can just brush it off later. So I'm prepping my eye with the same concealer. Because yellow is a tricky shade, anything colorful you need to put a base like a concealer or an eye base so that the shades pop. So I went ahead with this Yes Please palette, the yellow in this. So you have to basically pack the shade and blend very at the end. If you pack it well, you don't even need a blending, but I will be packing the shade first. And if you have hooded eyes, you can go a little above. After you're done packing, you should just blend out the harsh lines. Next up, I was not convinced with this amount of yellow, so I went ahead with my Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette. Now the yellow I'm using from that palette is a little deeper than this one, so basically you'll not see a major change in the shade. It's just that it is just going to give a little depth to the shade. Next up, to give a little more defined look to this yellow, I just went ahead with this very nudish peachy tone shade just to put on my crease line, above my crease line, and just to blend out the harsh edges, and put a little bit on my outer corner just to give a little more depth to this full yellow look. As we are Indian skin tone, we need a little depth in our eye look, so you just can't go plain yellow on your eyes. And it's an ethnic and it's an Indian festive look, so you need to have a little bit of depth to the eye look. The same peachy shade I'm just going in down below my lower lash line. Next up, I went ahead with this glitter and I just pressed it on my yellow portion. You just have to press it. You don't have to rub the glitter because or else it will start falling on your face. It's a very sticky glitter, as in when you will touch it you'll not feel, but when you put it on your eyes it will just stay there. Next, I thought, let me just take the brush and just remove any excess here and there. But you have to be very quick when you're working with these kind of glitters, or else once it is stuck, it's very difficult to take it out. Next, I went ahead with this peachy glitter and I applied it on the peach area of my eye just to give an illusion. So basically, I'm keeping the yellow as yellow and peach as peach. Currently, I'm obsessing over these glitters. These are like perfect. Next, we straight away jump into my brows. I did one brow off camera and the second one I'm just filling in. Next up was the eyeliner. So I am using my Nykaa liquid liner. This is the 24-hour veil eyeliner, not the other one. This is really nice, very long felt tip applicator. Next up, I went ahead with the nice Maybelline mascara. Now this mascara is a palm degree mascara and I'm currently not seeing it on Nykaa. I don't know why, but then this one is an amazing mascara. Amazing. You will actually see my lashes. You will see the difference in both the eyes. Just take your time, Next up, I went ahead with I Am Black Kajal by Nykaa. You can go in with a brown kajal also if you want to, but I felt black would do justice to this yellow peachy shade. Next up, I just took the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Rose Gold and put it into my inner corners and then on my brow bone. Let's move on to the face now. So I went ahead with PAC foundation today. Oh my god, girls, I was like, why I was not using this foundation. So as in, I just received all my makeup, so I felt this is the day I can use this foundation. And by far, if you use this foundation, you don't need a concealer, you don't need anything. This foundation itself is perfect. So I went ahead with PAC foundation today. Don't forget your neck. If you have an issue like me, like my face, you can actually see, not before makeup also, you'll see my face and my neck doesn't match at all. So you may look ashy at times. So just don't forget your neck. Apply a little bit on your neck also. Next, I just took a pressed powder and pressed it under my eye. And then just took a brush later and brushed off all my face. Next up was bronzer. So I was using today NYX bronzer, but I was going very light-handed with myself because NYX bronzer is very pigmented. So just to go very little by little. After bronzer, I went ahead with my very interesting step, blush. So I used this mascara blush. It has a little bit of shimmer into it. Shimmer as in not the chunkier shimmer. Next, I took the same highlighter and placed it on my face, on the higher points of my face. It's very blinding, but I was going very light-handed with myself because it is very blinding. So you have to go very slow with your highlighter when you're using master chromes. And then I was like, enough, stop it now. Next, I was really confused with two lipsticks with the eye look, but then I felt yellow and red are the best combination you can pair up. So I went ahead with this shade called Maharani by Nykaa Matte to Last Mini Liquid Lipsticks. Oh my god. I have told you earlier also, when you wear this lipstick, you actually look like a Maharani. So you actually look like a Maharani. This was the perfect shade for this look. Next up, let's fix the face. So I'm using this pack fixing spray. So yeah, this is the finished look. This is the first option where I'm not wearing a bindi. In the initial intro you saw a bindi. So if you're not a bindi person, you can just wear it without a bindi and a simple maroon scarf, and then other option you can pair yourself with a jewelry. So I hope you loved watching this interesting yellow look. We'll be back soon with something interesting, but wait for the next one. That's quite interesting. So till then, you take care of yourself, be healthy, be positive. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up if you really loved watching. It will really mean a lot to me. So take care and bye-bye.